Comsat going down. 6 factories now. It looks like he might be getting Terron boosters or Siege upgrade. I'm not sure which. I just heard scan go off. I don't know what he scanned. He may or may not have found what he was looking for, which is carriers. And I don't know if 910... Oh, there's a Goliath. And, oh, come on, I didn't see what the machine shop was doing. I thought he clicked on it for a second. I would have loved to see if it was Terron boosters or not. One way or the other, he's going to be prepared for carriers. There's only one out. Second and third being produced now. But there's not too much that he's going to, Chalrenge is going to be able to do at this point. He really, I think that was pretty risky. And maybe it was Siege that was going down and not Terron boosters, but he'll get Terron boosters eventually. Chalrenge back it up now. He's going to have to worry about this push, and if this push is quick enough before the carriers can come out, nope, there's 2, so he'll be okay, because there's not too many Goliaths quite yet. And so now he's really got to defend against this push, though, and can he do it while hiding his carriers? I don't know, especially not with Comsat going down. And it looks like the carriers have been spotted. And the thing is, they don't have that many interceptors yet, so I don't know if they can even take out that Goliath before losing. Oh, and another Goliath out. So 2 Goliaths. He's gonna lose a carrier if he doesn't watch out. He's taking some serious hits from 1, 2, 3 Goliaths. That Goliath is being repaired by 3 SCVs, and it's just tough to take down with so few interceptors. But now it looks like those carriers are starting to bulk up a little bit and get some more interceptors and taking out the tanks, which is a good idea, because if he can take out the tanks, Dragoons will take care of the Goliaths. And a couple more carriers on the way. As soon as he gets 4, he'll be in pretty good shape to start taking them off, picking off Goliaths and tanks, because there's a lot of ledge type areas with this space platform setting that they're in. And these oh man, these goons taking some hits, but again, carriers there to back up. And it looks like he's going to take out some SCVs and turrets at the same time. So now we see some Zealots. He's obviously a little low on gas because of the carrier, so he's got to pump out some Zealots. But Zealots not that great against Goliaths, really. So I think I'd actually say 910's in a pretty good position right now. Those mines are going to help out against the Zealots. 3 carriers now, so... But he's been aware of it for a while. He's got 6 factories, so he's going to be able to pump Goliaths out the ass without a problem. And I think that Chalrenge is actually in a bit of trouble. I mean, he's got a new expansion down there that they haven't shown yet. You can see it on the mini-map going, but still, I don't think he's going to have the resources to deal with this. And trying to take out some tanks before getting shot by the Goliaths, and doing a pretty good job, actually. So it looks like he may fight off the push, but at the same time, I think he's losing quite a few interceptors. So now pushing it with his main force, and oh man, just so many spider mines taking out. Well, they all just took out one Zealot, so not that big of a deal. Oh, I'm waiting for a carrier to go down here, because those Goliaths seem to be taking a lot of shots on him. But no, doing a pretty good job of avoiding being taken out by the Goliaths and taking out the tanks, which excuse me, which is going to be really good for dealing with all the tanks and that push in general. Now, 5th carrier, I don't see the starport that was just shown producing anymore at this point. He may be short on gas, and a lot of turrets going down to supply depot to help block. He's really going to have to take out these SCVs and Goliaths, for that matter, and start working on that end, because those tanks are very well protected now. That 3rd expansion is up and running pretty good. At the same time, I think a new expansion is going down. Yeah, those starports are not producing. So he's got 5 or 6 carriers, and I do not see those. I can't tell if an expansion's going down for 910 in the bottom middle, right next to Chalrenge's actually. And ooh, Chalrenge has lost all mining at that area. So really, this is a very effective push by 910, who's doing a pretty good job of dealing with carriers right now, with so much anti-air. Even, I mean, the 5 or 6 carriers that he has, those interceptors are just going to go down quick. So he's just focusing on those tanks, so that once he takes those tanks out, he can go in with his men and with his ground forces and do a pretty good job of dealing with that Goliath and turret force. Because what is a turret and Goliath going to do? So carrier's spazzing out a little bit over there. He's really got to take out those last couple tanks, but 910 doing a good job of just continually supplementing both tanks and Goliaths, and the Goliaths are supplemented by the turrets on top of that, so he can focus more on the tanks. So it's a very good strategy, basically. And we're going to see that Nexus go down, I think. Oh, but Chalrenge's going to go straight in and do a counterattack where 910 has nothing. If he can get up on that ledge before any tanks go down, there's a couple tanks there. So if he can, he's got to avoid those spider mines though. And SCV's going to clock up that. Oh man, that was a big hit. He doesn't have his obs there. He's not taking them out. So this attack is going to be nullified very easily by 910. A bit of a waste for Chalrenge, who's going to just at the same time try to take out those tanks with his carriers, as he's kind of got, I guess, 910 distracted back at home with the other attack. And I'm going to take out 5 tanks, so that's going to be very good, but a big supplemental force coming in. And those carriers doing a pretty good job of breaking himself out, but again, he's got to get there before the supplementing units make it in, which they're now arriving. So really, hurry up and get those turrets down, and as soon as you do that, talking to Chalrenge, he'll be in pretty good shape. Using that ledge to kind of do a harassment and taking out another tank, very important, taking out a Goliath or 2 as well. So doing a very good job with this harassment, but he's really got to keep this push from happening anymore because he's lost too many units. And oh man, now the push is on his expansion. So really, Chalrenge in a tough spot here. What do you defend? Do you keep your expansion going, or do you keep your main going? And really, obviously, you keep your main going. So he's going to have to focus there more to even get to his expansion. So basically, what 910's going to do is he's going to cut him off. And here we see the first-person view of 910, who's getting a couple starports down. It looks like he may be going dropships, or Wraith, or Science. I'm not really sure, actually. He's got a couple of options. He's got a lot of Goliaths on the ground. He's got a gas-heavy build, so I wouldn't really... Well, anything starport is gas-heavy, so I guess I can't say that. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's planning on going here. Still, spider mines out in the field, which is very effective against these zealots that are coming out for Chalrenge. And so Chalrenge's having a tough time of dealing with these ground forces, and he's looking a little low on interceptors. I don't know if he's making any more carriers in the meantime, which he should definitely work on doing. And he did lose that Nexus. I didn't even see that. So now he's trying to build that one back up and get his production going there again. And Chalrenge forced to defend at his expansion now. And so many mines, he is not going to be able to flank with his ground forces. And he's going to have a tough time with all those turrets and Goliaths of taking them out without losing interceptors. Because you know what? Not losing carriers is great, but if you lose all your interceptors, you're dead in the water. And there you see, there's like 8 interceptors out there for 5 carriers. That's pretty ineffective. Another pylon going down. I don't know why he's putting one there. Maybe he's doing a further out block to further slow down what's going on. Finally producing another carrier. He is out of minerals, though, I'm sure. He's, carriers cost a lot of dough to make, and he's just having a tough time keeping up with them and having ground forces to deal with Goliaths. So, well, all of his ground forces, I suppose. So now he built up a few more interceptors, but not enough. He is not going to be able to take out all those units with so few interceptors. He's really got to watch it. Those interceptors getting blown away by those Goliaths and Terran boosters. And if he had more carriers, obviously he'd be able to sustain those interceptors a lot better. And where is your observer? Oh, there it is. So finally having an observer in the right spot. And is that 3 carriers now? I can't even tell. He may have lost a couple in that last skirmish. No, that's at least 4, maybe 5. 2 more being built. So it looks like he's finally able to get some more carrier support going, and I'd love to see that was 4 or 5 carriers. I'm really not sure. Wraith's coming out, cloaked Wraiths, and I can be sure he doesn't have any observers with those carriers because he's only got 1 observer on the entire field that I've seen, and I think that is 4. Yeah, that's only 4 carriers. So Chalrenge in a bit of trouble here because with 4 carriers and that many Goliaths and turrets, holy crap, he's just losing interceptors like crazy, and if he doesn't start taking out a couple tanks, which is a good idea, but if he doesn't start you know, bulking up in interceptors and carriers in general, they're pretty much going to be useless. And those wraiths are going to basically, he's just stalling. 910's just stalling Chalrenge right now as you get those wraiths running. And the observer a little bit slow for these goons. I mean, really slowing them down with these spider mines. But you know what? Those spider mines are doing a great thing for 910, and that's letting him know that this big force is coming. And look at a ton of spider mines going down now. So he's trying to take out the observer.